My name is Sylvia, and I'm helping people to understand themselves better so they have way bigger trust in what they feel, what they want, and they can way easier decide what's the best thing for them in their life. So are you somebody who is trying to get somewhere, to become somebody, to succeed in some aspect of your life, and it's not really, it's being hard maybe? In this video, I would like to mention one quite important point on this journey to get there. And first, before I start, I have to mention the important thing, this conscious mind of yours and this subconscious bigger part that is you as well. Because if I mention the conscious part, it is your ego, it is your self, your character. And if you imagine that the ego really has some 6 to 10%, then what about the 90% of you? You are not really changing your life from the bigger perspective. You are doing it from this small, limited part. So the step on this journey that it's very, very important is detachment. And it is detachment from your mind, from your ego, from something that you believe you are. And at the same time, it's telling you what are your possibilities, what you are capable of, what you are not capable of, what you should do and not do. And if you are attached like absolutely to your ego, to your who I am, then it's not really good tool. It's your prisoner. The ego decides how your life is going to be. The ego is the one who says what will be your experience. The ego is the one who is living through you. And it might be very painful because at the times you might say things that you don't really want to say. And at night when you are at home, you are thinking like, oh, I shouldn't have said this, or I shouldn't have done this. And that's very often happening when you really believe that you are your ego. So first of all, the detachment happens occasionally. If you try, and I was mentioning in the video the point zero, if you try to look at yourself as you would be looking at some friend of yours, at somebody who is like 1 meter in front of you, then you will see your limits and your opinions more clearly. And you will also see if they are super true, because they are probably not 100% true. There is some subjective part of it. And then the objective one is question mark. And also, if you look at yourself from this meter distance, you will probably see your inner critic, who might be very harsh on you, who might be telling you, don't even try that. You're not gonna make it. You always fail, or you don't have enough energy, or you are too old, or too small, or too big. Your inner critique or your ego, if it's not tool or friend with you, if it's the one who is owning your world, then in these moments, he is deciding for you. He is actually giving you your own limits that you might hate, but come on, he is the boss, so he will tell you what you can and what you can't experience. Not only live, but experience. How can you develop? Where can you make evolution in your own life and where not. So, as I mentioned, first, it's normally at least considering that I'm not the ego and trying to look at yourself from some far perspective. As I always mention, the meditation really helps with this, because it's like opening the canal for you to be able to do that. And the second step normally is starting to see this ego and telling him, I hear you. Thank you for your comments. Yes, I know. I actually know why you are saying that. And I remember my past experiences, and I know who said it in my life, and I know why this is happening, and I will not listen this time. I will change my habit. I will change the way I go to the work. I will change the way I speak. I will stop eating meat, or I will start eating meat. I will stop drinking, or I will start drinking 1 beer a day. So why not? Because whatever I change, it will bring me new possibilities in my life. And now I'm able consciously change what I want. It's a big difference in if it's happening just randomly because something happened, so you changed. So detachment is very, very important on your journey of manifesting and creating your world, creating you as you would like to see yourself. Because imagine that you are stepping to the forest on a walk, and there are 100 roads that you can go and the places that you can see there, but you can choose only 6. Imagine how many places you will not be able to see or experience because of this ego limit. Imagine that during 80 years of your productive life, you will be only walking these 6 ways, like these 6 paths. You will never ever be able to step to that 94 roads that are waiting for you in that forest and that are saying, wow, you will see the deers, you will see the foxes, you will see, you know, the big rocks out there, but you can't go there because it's very dangerous.